everyone, good day. My name is Giselle Arnasa from BIT City 1A Evening. I created this video to explain the intellectual revolution that greatly defines society. Learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, you must be able to define the intellectual revolution, identify the intellectual revolutions that define society, and explain the paradigm shifts, how the intellectual revolution changed the way humans see the world. First, we need to know what is intellectual revolution. Intellectual revolution is used to refer to Greek speculation about the nature in the period before Socrates. It is also termed as pre-Socratic or non-theological or first philosophy. First, Copernican Revolution by Nicolaus Copernicus. Nicolaus Copernicus, an all-round Renaissance man and astronomer, a mathematician, a doctor, and a clergyman. Claudius Ptolemy stated that planets, as well as the sun and the moon, move in a circular motion around the earth. He believed that the center of the universe is the earth, where the sun, moon, and planets revolved around it. Heliocentric theory. Heliocentric theory. Helio means earth, centric means center. He stated that center of the universe was not the earth but actually the sun. Heliocentric theory. Helio means sun, centric means center. This theory influences conceptual changes in cosmology, religion, physics, and philosophy. It is also answered these issues that could not be explained using the geocentric model. Other works that supported this model started to emerge as well. It was eventually accepted by the people in a period which was called the birth of modern astronomy. This era was known as the Scientific Revolution, which resulted in transformation of society's thoughts and beliefs. Second, Darwinian Revolution by Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin is an English naturalist, a biologist, and geologist. He is well known for his book entitled Origin of Species. In this book, Charles Darwin introduced the theory of evolution, which posited that populations pass through a process of natural selection in which only the fittest would survive. His theory became very controversial as people perceived it to be contradictory to the church, teaching that the source of life is powerful creator. The people were divided. Some believed that the theory explained the origin of life, but the religious and the faithful strongly refuted it. It even sparked a massive debate between science and religion. It was only after some time that people came to understand that Darwin's theory of evolution is not in fact against the teaching of the church and both coexist. Third, Freudian Revolution by Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud also argued that personality is a product of three conflicting elements, which are the id, or ID, ego, and superego. ID is the unconscious part of the mind, meets basic needs and seeks to bring us pleasure. Ego is a conscious part of the mind or rational self, is aware of reality. Ego can answer the question, how do we get what the ID wants? Superego, the unconscious part of the mind that acts as our conscience, or superego concerned with morality. For example, Ed says, I want chocolate. Superego says, you're on a diet. Ego says, eat just a small bar of chocolate. And that's all my presentation about the intellectual revolution that greatly defined the society. Once again, my name is Giselle Arnasa from BIT City 1A Evening. Thank you and God bless.